Thank you and good evening. Stockwell, I hope you're well. I'm not, I'm worried. I think I'm losing it. I've lived in London my entire life, yet last week I managed to commit the absolute schoolboy rookie error of talking to someone on the tube. So, sort of happened, something happened in front of us, they said something, I replied, all of a sudden I'm in a conversation, I'm talking to someone on the tube. No, right? I'll tell you, that's the last time I go anywhere with my wife. I can't actually go anywhere with my wife because she doesn't exist. No, that's not true. She left me. How we Yeah, she found out about my addiction to alarm clocks. My friends tell me I should treat it as a wake-up call. It could be worse though. It's not worse than talking on the tube. You could be stuck in a middle-aged man conversation about football. Yeah, because as we all know, there's nothing more boring on planet Earth than middle-aged men talking about football, right? It's like it's like a conversational black hole, right? It's where a black hole is so heavy and dense, not even light can escape. The men that talk about football are as equally heavy and dense. Fact, here's a fact, all car accidents in the UK where the driver has fallen asleep at the wheel are because they were listening to Talk Sport. That's a fact. Now, I want to assure you that no one is more disappointed with this than me. It wasn't always my responsibility to feel let down about myself. No, that was my mum's job. I think the thing that mum found most disappointing about me was that I wasn't, well, someone else. Sadly we lost mum a few years ago. And I don't mean she went missing in Sainsbury's car park. Customer announcement. If anyone has lost an overbearing elderly woman who delights in letting you know where you went wrong in your life, please come to customer services. Terry, security guard, is getting a little bit fed up with all the life advice, but he is appreciative of all the ironing. I do know where Terry's coming from. And Dad, well, Dad's in a home now. Yeah, I don't know whose home. So Dad's a fantastic burglar. Yeah. It wasn't until I was about 10 years old that I realised it wasn't normal to have other people's names on my birthday presents. My therapist has told me that I should get myself a hobby as a way of meeting new people. I say therapist, it's Dave the landlord from my local pub. I think he thinks he's going to bring more people in to the pub. Thing is, I've got a hobby. Got a hobby apart from alarm clocks. I've got a hobby, pepper mills. I know, it's a bit particular, about pepper mills. I think I developed it years ago when I used to have a weekend job in an Italian restaurant. You know the sort of thing. Food comes out to your table on a plate, not like today, where it's more likely to come out on an old piece of wood or a roof slate, something like that. Call me old-fashioned, but I would like my food delivered on crockery, not something out of a skip. What next? Burger and chips being delivered in an old baseball cap and a tramp shoe. So the food would come out, go to the table, and I'd be there with the old pepper mills. Pepper madam, pepper sir, pepper madam, pepper sir. Salt? Salt? What do you mean salt? Can't you see what I'm doing? Pepper madam, pepper sir, something like that. Maybe less passive aggressively. But I'd be doing that, but that wasn't the only thing I did. That wasn't that. I wasn't stood in a corner, with like some crap sniper waiting for Luigi to give me the signal. Table 4, pepper, go! Pepper, 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 pepper. No, I did other stuff there. After a couple of weeks, I was promoted to Parmesan cheese. I never quite made it to tartar sauce. Obviously, I think that was a condiment too far. So I've been meeting up with other peppermill enthusiasts. There's a lot of them. I found an app. Of course I found an app. There's an app for everything, right? You may have heard of it. It's called Grindr. Recently heard of it. It's called Grindr. It's mainly men. They're very friendly, always sending me pictures of their pepper Pepper Mills. Yeah, very friendly, if a bit handsy. Yes, I've lived in London my entire life, hence the very dodgy South London accent. Which isn't very posh, but it does come in very handy when you want to blend in at a Peckham Wetherspoons, or maybe go undercover at a Tooting Screwfix. I want them to merge those two together and call it Screwspoons. I want somewhere I can go, have a pint of Stella, a full English breakfast while buying a new ladder. I think they've started doing it already. I mean, they're both open at 7 o'clock in the morning. They both sell stuff at the cheapest possible prices, and they're both full of very, very ugly men who can do nothing more than talk about football. Thank you.